2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the...
And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You look at Denver, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And checking out Phoenix, 4 games back.
And right now for Phoenix, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Can't remember the last time I've seen optimism turn to pessimism as quickly as I have with these guys. I mean, their fans are already talking about who needs to be replaced.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Clark is out there with Iguodala. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Vucevic, and it's Adebayo in at the power forward. And for Phoenix, Harrell is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Dragic, and it's Warren in at the small forward. Now here's Harrell. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Takes the 13-footer. Clark up front. That's where the game will likely be won or lost in this one.
Great talent, no doubt, on the front lines here. But if for some reason they cancel each other out, then you know where it's going to be decided, in the backcourt with guys about your size, Kevin.
Now, wait a minute. Here's Warren. The Nuggets hitting the bucket. No good from Dragic. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Clark kicks to Vucevic. Iguodala outside. Here's Clark. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Can't hit from 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Tucker. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from 3, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
Here's Dragic, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Shots good by Middleton.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Iguodala, no good. The Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Warren. It's good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Clark kicks to Vucevic. They get a hand on it. And here's Tucker. 6 to shoot. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Middleton. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Middleton so good under pressure. He's always composed and under control.
Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Pass to Vucevic. Over Whiteside. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Suns leading. Outside Dragic. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The shot by Middleton, wide open. right side, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Clark. And Tucker has it in the corner. And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Warren. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Vucevic. And here is Iguodala. Down low. Vucevic down low. He's covered by Whiteside. And it's Vucevic missing. The pass to Harrell. Now Dragic. Now here's Whiteside. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. No good from Dragic. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Iguodala against Dragic. A 3-ball. Tucker can't get it to go. Suns leading by 3. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game. That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Clark dishes to Iguodala. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Now here's Iguodala. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Adebayo's got his first basket.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And here are the Nuggets now. After T.J. Warren's miss, Clark. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Warren. He's got 6. Dishes it to Harrell. Kicks to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. Middleton right side. Pass to Whiteside. And there's the feed to Harrell. Lays it up off the glass. And the Suns lead by 3.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Tucker the pass to Iguodala. Now here's Vucevic. Back to Iguodala. The dish to Vucevic. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Harrell finds Dragic. And here is Warren. Vucevic defending. Over to the wing. Here's Dragic from outside. That shot is off.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen T.J. Warren really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Bam Adebayo is out there with P.J. Tucker. And there's Iguodala. And it's Vucevic. And it's Clark in at the 2 spot. Iguodala dishes to Vucevic. Fader on the way. Good. Vucevic has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Denver. And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden. Now, here's Whiteside. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Tucker. They trail by 1. It's Iguodala with the drive. And the rejection by Harrell. Six on the shot clock. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 6 points.
And this is where Clark's athleticism plays out. Catching the ball in motion there and then just going downhill.
Now here's Whiteside. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Iguodala outside. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision, has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
Middleton, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Middleton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Denver. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. He kicks to Clark. Phoenix grabs the miss. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Harrell. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Clark. Adebayo kicks to Clark. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And so Clark nails both of them. Here's Dragic. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Pass to Harrell. Back to Dragic. Outside Warren. Teardrop shot. Not going to go that time. Denver in the lead.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
You can't just heave it, though. I mean, it's got to be a quality shot.
From past the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Tucker's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Now, Here's Warren. 6 points for him. That shot off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And there's the pass to Vucevic. Over Harrell. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Iguodala. And now a 6-point Nugget lead. The shot will not fall. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Coach Mike Malone.
Stops and run. Stop.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Chris Middleton. Montrezl Harrell is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Dragic, and it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Iguodala, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
Lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Adebayo throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
No good from Dragic.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
A savvy passer at his position. Iguodala has that pass-first mentality that his teammates appreciate.
And the Suns call time here. Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots and getting their offense back in gear?
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. To be honest, he was fired up. He asked his team, how badly do you want this? Because those guys over there, they're going to give it everything they've got, which means we have to do the same. See if they can match them emotion for emotion. Kevin?
Here's Vucevic, down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Dragic with some nice D. Suns trail by 9. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Both free throws good from Warren. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Iguodala with it. Feeds it to Vucevic. And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Passes to Warren. Whiteside trying to break free. They shoot again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Inside. Here's Vucevic, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Now Iguodala. Clock at 6. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Dragic with a wide open look. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And here's a timeout for Monty Williams. The Suns ball. They've picked up 11 straight. And here is Warren. To take the lead. Can't cash in.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Denver calls timeout. For the win. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. So the Nuggets win the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Vucevic is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And there's Iguodala. And it's Clark in at the 2. Here's Warren. To the middle. Right side. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltend. He just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break.
Iguodala, the pass to Vucevic. Kicks it to Tucker. Takes the 3. Buries it from three-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Yeah, that's another score for Tucker. He's made a major contribution tonight, producing above his norm.
Now, here's Warren. Pass to Harrell. Dragic against Iguodala. 5 on the clock. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Denver shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Inside, here's Vucevic. Rejected by Dragic. He kicks to Middleton. And here's Warren for 3. Rebounded by Tucker. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Down low, here's Clark. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And Phoenix has possession. Dragic with it. Shoots over Tucker. Phoenix, no good that time either. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
How about this clear example of perseverance? I mean, he's in his 8th season before he makes an All-Star game in 2019. Nikola Vucevic just stayed with it, continued to get better.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 5. There's 10 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all. Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Timeout called. The Suns, they trail by 6. 5 seconds left to play in the first overtime. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
For 3, Middleton. That one doesn't go. So the Nuggets win it. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.